I need to think of a new fucking.
You
What
didn't
up,
give me
y'all?
that time. You didn't give me that time.
I need to think of something else. Hey, welcome back, folks. Who you got? Mr. AntTheCeo and the homie, Mr. Natic215 in the building
Yes.
with another list
Good
for
evening.
y'all. Hope y'all ready.
All right, yeah. Let me get in character, man. Let me feel excited. Let me get pumped up. Let's go. Let's do this.
That's excitement for you.
Nah, it's about to come out right now.
Hey, yo, that's wild. That was wild.
Oh yeah.
That was wild.
Man, we ain't monetized, so it's cool. All right. We got this. This is going to be a good list today.
Facts.
Again, another will be controversial list. No, because this is how you put people on this shit. So,
Yeah.
like, if you see something here you don't know, that's cool. You win. And if you do see something that we didn't mention, leave it in the comments below. And make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button and that share button. I don't know which way the buttons are, but I'm just pointing down. But yeah, share it with a friend.
Everybody needs a friend.
Yes. Okay, let's get back to it. All right.
Yeah.
What's the topic for today?
5 most underrated games that people need to play, in my personal opinion.
All right, 5 most underrated. Okay. Now, we both play games, so we're kind of deep into the community. So we know like cult classics and things like that. So I kind of catered my list to people that don't play a lot of games, or you went out, you spent the $500 for the PS5, you got NBA 2K, you're just like, yo, these kids are whooping my ass. I just need something else to try. I kind of catered my list for people like that because these are things you probably won't hear about if you don't play games, but because we're both in the know, these games aren't new to us. So, but they should be well known.
I put it like this. My list is more so of underrated gems that people who probably venture outside of 2K and Madden and Call of Duty a lot, but never gave these gems a try because they're not like the AAA titles per se.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Each one of these games, I could personally say I had a lot of fun playing them, and I'm pretty confident you will too. It's a little something for everybody. It's just not like one type of genre, if you will.
Okay. You want to take the lead or do I?
I would love to go first. All right.
Okay.
So my first game is a indie called Aerial Knights Never Yield.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember
So
that.
so it basically it's a rhythm based action game. You have to be very like on point far as the timing. Um, it's not a long game. You can basically beat it in less than a day, but the soundtrack is fire. Uh, it's an indie, so the graphics may not be to everybody's cup of tea, but I could promise you, the aesthetic and the art style makes up for it, and it's very enjoyable. And the fact that it's a black dev,
I'm glad you
I,
said it.
I support black devs. I think they don't get enough recognition. They don't recognition. I don't think they get a lot of love in the gaming community, and that's why this game is like a must play.
I agree. I never play. I've watched someone playing it. I do need to hop on that just because he's a black dude.
Yeah. I was going to put another game up on here. Um, it might be in my honorable mentions, but I only played like a hour of it, and there's also a black dev, so that's going to be like honorable mention, like, because I'm the parts I did play. That was very enjoyable, but we're skipping too far ahead. I apologize, sir. Please, if you will, what's your number 5?
Okay. All right. My list is screwed up. Okay. Number 5. All right. I didn't number this right. Okay. I'm happy with this list. My number 5 is it was a PS3 Xbox 360 game. They re-released it as a special edition for the PS4 and Xbox One. It is Catherine, which is it's a Japanese puzzle game. Guy who developed it.
Oh, I heard of that actually. I know you're talking about.
I've actually like played it on a stream. It's and the second one, it's about like you the puzzle is the main part, but there's like a animated side story where you're in a relationship with a girl called Catherine with a K, and then you meet a girl called Catherine with a C. And then like your decisions during the game, like they ask you questions about how you would feel if your spouse cheated on you. What would you do if you had to choose between spending a night with your spouse and a night with your friends? What do you pick? And those things drag you to the good or evil side. So they make you, and that changes the game as you go. So you can be a good boyfriend, bad boyfriend. I've played the game like 6 times, so I've been all extremes. I've been a complete piece of shit, and I've been like the loving boyfriend. And with the re-release, they introduced a new Catherine with a Q, and you got to manipulate that now.
I heard of this game. If you do the wrong thing, don't these heifers kill you? Spoiler.
I don't want to spoil it because if I tell you what happens, it spoils it.
All right, never
but
mind.
Like you can't make any quote wrong decisions during like the relationship. It's not a dating sim. It sounds like
it.
But you can't make wrong decisions because every decision you make just like builds. But like when you're playing the game, like every end boss is something that you've been dealing with throughout the game. Like your girl tell you she's pregnant, so like the end boss is like a baby, or your girl, yeah. So, but it's weird because you're just climbing a tower, you're moving blocks and things like that. I don't know how I found out about this game. No, not a little baby, it's a demon baby. But it's yeah, I think my buddy Pimps of the Sea told me about it. And then I played it because we were both in like puzzle. We always played it, watch some obscure shit. So yeah, Catherine is my number 5. And it was good enough to get a special release. So yeah, I would say give it a try, definitely, if you like puzzle games.
Okay. Sounds interesting. It may not be for me, but it does sound interesting how you explained it. All right. Catherine, I got you. All right. So my next number 4 is a action adventure, another indie called Raja and Epic. Raja and Ancient Epic.
I haven't even heard of that.
This game came out on the Switch, I want to say 2019. It was before COVID. That's how I break stuff down now, like BC and AD before COVID, after COVID. So,
that was our. No, I don't want to say that. Go ahead. No, go on.
Yeah, I know where he's going. So it came out before COVID. I want to say 2018, 2019. And it's basically a Hindi version of God of War.
Oh shit! Okay.
Because it's because if you play the original God of War series, it has like almost the same art style, that same aesthetics. You have certain weapons based in Hindu culture. It's a lot of action. The game starts off with the shits, and then the only gripe I have about it towards the end, you get like the best weapon, and I hate when the game does that.
Okay. You become OP. It's
Yeah,
not funny.
yeah, but it's like if you're gonna give me the best weapon at the end, like don't just end it after that. It's like you get the best weapon, final boss, and like, damn, this
I
shit.
can't even fuck up like 20 people with this.
Yeah, like
I just
let me
gotta go
use
fight
let me
one
use
guy.
this shit. Let me use this God Stopper another 2 levels or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was the only gripe about it. I think it got like New Game Plus recently. It made enough money to where it also did a re-release with some additional DLC. I haven't got a chance to go back to it, but it really stuck out of my head because the game, like the action, the storytelling. Oh, great story too, by the way. Great story. I love the story. I'm not going to spoil that for y'all, but if you like the original God of War trilogy, and you need that itch to something like a throwback, like a overhead 3D action adventure with the same type of combat per se. Yeah, Raja and Ancient Epic, that's the way to go.
This should look. I got it pulled up in my other window. Yeah, I might
It's
have to cop this, man. This
it's
looks all
not
right.
bad, bro. Like I'm not going to hold you. It's not bad. That's um it was a female dev too. It was a independent a studio. It was her first outing creating this game, and she really knocked it out the park.
Yeah, it looks like they. Yeah, October 15th, 2020. Well, that's when it came out on PC. Uh, yeah, I might cop this. If it's on Switch, that'd be perfect, man. Get some knock the dust off the Switch and play something different. Yeah,
Because I
only
actually,
$25.
well, you probably don't remember because this was like 2 or 3 Twitter accounts ago because I kept getting banned on Twitter. Yeah, but I posted a whole bunch of gameplay of it, and like the homies, they was like, "Damn, this shit look interesting. I might have to." So you might have not seen it because this was during my dark ages where they banned me from
Okay.
Twitter. So
Damn, this game looks good. Yeah, it looks fun, like a nice adventure game.
mm.
All right, I dig this. All right, I'm gonna leave this window open so I can come back and get it.
See, I know some good gems too, B. Don't
Yeah, I know, man.
you
I
know what I'm
know.
saying? I'm not
I
only
love
into
you guys. I
2K.
never doubt you. I never doubt you.
The rest of these bum niggas.
We're trying to help
oh,
people, man.
oh, random though. Spending $500 just to play 1 or 2 games a whole console generation is wild to me now.
You're a
But
psychopath.
yeah, I digress
I
though.
mean, if you got it like that, you got it like that. But I mean, you're getting if that's all you play and you play it a lot, you are getting your worth out of it. Your personal worth. I don't deem it worthy
Mm.
because I play so much different stuff. But if you really like 2K and you play at a level that's a high level, athletes don't play 2 sports anymore. You play your one sport and that's it. Like maybe somebody just wants to play 2K and they want the best graphics and the latest console. I mean, I still fault you for not wanting to play shit like God of War or fucking Horizon or things like that.
I kind of understand, but I just, let's move on because we're gonna get a
Okay.
whole diatribe about this. But yeah,
We can come back to it.
all right.
All right. Number 4 on
Mm.
my list came out on Xbox and damn, I wish I could get the dates down. Uh November 18th, 2014. It's a game called Never Alone. Kasima Ingit Chuna. It's a atmospheric puzzle platformer developed in collaboration with the Inupiat and Alaskan Native people that draws from their traditional story. All right, my description ran out. Okay. Yeah, you play as a girl and she has like a fox companion. It's like a platformer type thing.
Uh,
But it's
Experience the journey
heavy.
of Inua the fox as they search for the source of an internal blizzard that threatens the survival of everything they have ever known. Hmm.
Yes.
Came out November 18th, 2014. Very positive reviews on Steam. And damn, this shit looks kind of good actually.
It's like it's a pretty game, even though it happens just in the snow. But good platforming, good puzzles, uh, and it's like in between like chapters, they show you something about Alaskan culture, about the native culture there. So you're like learning shit too. Um, yeah, it's a beautiful game. Uh, Not that long. You could probably finish it in like maybe 6 to 7 hours, but it's just well done.
Hmm.
And I think it was on Xbox Game Pass for a while. That's how I ended up playing it. It was like one of those spur of the moment things. I was like, let me just try this, and I was like, oh, this is legit. I'm gonna stick with it. It's on Switch too. So if you have a Switch, please. I know you're done playing the old Covenant or whatever the hell that new Zelda game is. Just play something else for once.
Okay, so I try to pull it up on Game Pass. It's not showing up on there, but
It's
it
not
is on
showing up.
Steam for about $15.
Yeah, it's not an expensive game. It's well worth the $15.
Yeah, I already put it on my on buy later. So yeah, it looks good, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't tell you to play some shit. I wouldn't tell you to waste your money.
mm,
It's a dead serious, like really nice game.
okay, all right, I'm not mad at that. That looks like a good one. All right, we are at number 3.
Three.
Are you ready?
All right, let's get this 3 going.
All right. So this one it is a AAA title, but it was honestly overlooked by a lot of people because the Avengers was so terrible. People did not trust this dev with another Marvel's property. And the game I'm talking about is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
That like it till this day, I think it finally broke even. I have to actually look it up to make sure. But Square Enix developed this game. I think they published this game. Excuse me. I forgot the devs who actually created it. But
Uh, Eidos Montreal.
okay. Oh, that's Tomb Raider, ain't it?
Eidos makes Tomb Raider. Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
if they make the new ones, but
they made
they
the OG.
yeah.
So far as story, probably one of the best stories in recent memory. Gameplay, it may seem repetitive, but I promise you, it's not. The only gripe people mainly have is that you couldn't control your existing team, which is like Groot, Gamora, so on and so forth. But it was like a tactical type of experience because you had to level up each character, which you could do. Also, you could do team attack finishers with each character. It's 2 different endings to this game,
Okay.
which is the reason why I'm glad it's like currently. I don't know if it still is. It was on PS Plus for free. So if you got PlayStation 5 account and have the PS Plus, you could download it for free. It might be on Game Pass still for free. I do not want to tell y'all the wrong thing. I can actually Google that real quick.
Hey, it's
But
almost free. The shit's you can get it for $15 on PC, $18 from GameStop for the PS4 and Xbox.
okay, yeah, Game Pass is wild. They try to sell it for 60 still. All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the game is phenomenal, man. The both endings. Um, I ran through it twice, and the in each in how I can put this, the decisions you make throughout the course of the game actually changes the gameplay experience. Whether you come towards the final boss, he is harder to defeat, by one key aspect if you do not make that decision. And then when I did my second playthrough, I did all my decisions was the opposite of initially what I did the first go
Okay.
around. So then when I got to the final boss the second time, I was like, damn, this nigga a pushover. That's what I'm talking. And I had on the hardest difficulty, but he was easier to defeat compared to the first time. So it's one of those games that choice does matter, and I really have fun with it. And I could really recommend that this game like is a must play. For one, if you're a Marvel fan, two, if you're an action adventure fan, and three, games like this with good story, superb graphics. Jesus Christ, the set pieces in this game was phenomenal. These type of games do not get that much love because essentially everybody plays games with microtransactions and all
True.
that. So if you have it, if you're waiting for Spider-Man 2 and you never gave this a try, there are ways to get this game for like $15 or free, or probably go to GameStop or GameFly and just rent it. It's definitely like a 25 hour game, and you will not be disappointed within that 20 to 25 hour span.
All right, I might cop it because it's $15 on PC.
You never played it?
Never played it. I remember
Oh
when they
wow.
revealed it. Um,
Yeah, it
but I
looked
was a little
disgusting.
sour from that Avengers thing.
Yeah,
So
and that's why I brought it up, because a lot of people, because of the Avengers experience, they didn't want to give this game a chance. And when they did the promotion for it, it looked mad ugly. Like it looked like you got very disinterested from the game from the offset. But once you turn that shit on, and if you got a 4K TV with HDR, bam,
I got that.
that shit look good. That that shit look real good. It's a good looking game, I promise you.
All right, damn. See, this is what this list is supposed to do. I'm supposed to go out I'm writing down games to check out, and I'm gonna go like cop. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Three. It is Control that came out on PS4 and Xbox. Dude, people don't know about this game. People really don't know about this game.
You sure?
I'm sure
It sold
it
3 million.
hasn't. That's a cult. Out of how many consoles that have been sold?
Okay, when you put attach rate to it. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I'm looking
Gotcha.
because I'm considering zero fucking marketing. Dude, I've never seen a YouTube ad, a TV ad,
I seen one TV ad. It was
internet ad.
5 seconds.
It's like the game only existed for people that knew about games. And wait, what other games did they make? They made Alan Wake and the fucking Quantum Break.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sold over 3 million units by November 2022. That's not a lot.
The only reason I'm giving you some pushback on this is because
No, please do.
Control is the only reason they got greenlit for 2 games, which is the Alan Wake 2 coming out and Control 2 coming out.
Yes.
Because this is their most successful game. Now, true indeed, you're right for the most part. If you go by attach rate, a lot of people do not know about this game. It strictly seems like it sold off word of mouth and people who knew about games. But in hindsight, it's kind of successful. But this is the list that's called underrated. Like nobody, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised that if I asked like 5 people from GameStop right now. Maybe not GameStop. That's a bad example. Them
No, they
nerds,
would know.
they would know.
But, like,
But if
just
you're in
people that play
if you're
games.
standing in the gaming section at Best Buy, probably,
Right.
they probably wouldn't know about this game.
No. And that's what I was kind of going with that one, because Jedi was the one that told me about this game. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, this is all right. And then I started playing it and I was like, okay, like, why aren't more people playing this fucking game? Like, it's like the Matrix meets, like, it's just the story is insane.
It's the
It's so
Matrix
crazy.
meets the X-Files.
Yeah.
God, yeah, I love the game. I ain't gonna hold you.
it's so much like stuff going on. The lore is amazing. It's like deep, and then it like ties into their other games. So it's like, but nobody. It only sold 3 million. It should have sold way more than 3 million copies.
I'll give you that.
Grand Theft Auto sells multiple millions on the first day, and this game came out in 2019. It took it almost 4 years. It took 3 years for it to sell 3 million copies. It should have done a lot better.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Not to be sad, but go play the game. It's cheap. It's every game we've listed so far is like you can get it for under $20. And don't say you ain't got $20. If you got a $500 console, you got $20. What a burger!
You beat me to it.
I did. Yeah, I saw your lips moving. Just say it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, put down the hamburger and fries, and go buy a like a legit game that'll last you longer. Get a pack of ramen to go with it instead. You don't need that ground beef, or it means bad for you.
Facts. So
don't eat that.
I hate you. Damn, you
stay away from those saturated fats.
Fuck. So yeah, Control, definitely a recommend. Jesus Christ, it kind of starts off slow, but it's for a reason. Remedy is like the best at building tension and the slow, methodical approach to it. Each chapter, it just leads you more and more and deeper down the rabbit hole. The main thing for no spoilers, when you play this game, please explore. That is, I promise you, you will regret not exploring because you will lose out on certain abilities that are so damn dope. Because the first time I played it, yeah, I went down the corridor for no reason, and then I was like, oh, this a dope ass power. So yeah, you definitely need to explore. It kind of rewards you for doing so. So damn. I wouldn't think about Control, but I see your point. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's a good game, but I just never hear people like it's never in that conversation.
It really not. But all right. So number 2, underrated games. Actually, it's another one you get to blow the dust off your Switch. This is pre-COVID, made by the masters of action, Astral Chain.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
So I ran through that game twice, and that game is non-stop action to the point I get mad thinking about it. It deserves to be on a better system. But
oh yeah, okay.
It's because it just like a lot of Nintendo Switch games, the art style saves it. But it's a semi-open world. Not the deepest story. The games like that, especially from Platinum, is not selling you on story. They're selling you on the action. And the mechanic of you create your player. They give you a backstory, and you have a beast that you control with literally an astral chain from like the dark dimension and whatnot. And it's a system where you work in tandem. So it's better to show you to tell you. Let's just use this for example. All right. So this moves your player, and then this moves your beast. And then you have to certain buttons you have to move your player and your damn beast at the same time. And it may seem like counterintuitive, but how they implement it, it's so fast paced. I want to say it runs at 60 frames per second. It was no drop. And that's with like multiple enemies coming at you.
Okay.
It's like a cyberpunk noir type of aesthetic.
All
It's
right.
very, very good action game. Like I highly recommend that one. You will not be bored playing that.
All right. Dang.
And like you, like I think it only sold like maybe 1.5 million. Because I know after a million, Nintendo actually bought the IP. So there's no hopes of that going anywhere else but staying on Nintendo. So hopefully when we get the Super Nintendo 2 or Switch Pro, whatever the hell they call it, that game will be on that console. Probably be the only reason why I will buy that shit.
What if they put 2K on it?
I'm not buying no nigga. No, bro. I am not playing no damn 2K. I don't even want to play 2K on PS5. I'm about done with 2K. Like
What?
that's another story.
Well, okay. What if they announce the specs of the Switch Pro, and it's just as good as the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X?
All right. If we dealing in hypotheticals, they gonna have to show me Metroid Prime 4 running on that hardware at 4K 60 with the most buttery graphics. The next Zelda game better not look like some watered down Studio Ghibli fucking aesthetic type of game. And Mario Odyssey 2 better look better than the fucking movie that came out starring Mario. Only way I'll
Okay.
buy that shit.
The
Cause,
Mario thing is
cause,
possible. They're not. They're gonna pick another weird art style for Zelda. That's what they do every game. It's just a design choice.
that's yeah, which is like I don't know. That is crazy.
It keeps the games fresh.
I guess, but like Mario for one, Mario Odyssey don't look bad. Even to this day, it still kind
It
of
looks
holds up.
good.
It looks good for what it is. But if you but if you watch that Mario movie, oh my god, bro.
They can do better. If Nintendo went ahead and just said, "Look, we give up. Let's get that Unreal 5 engine going, and we're gonna work hardware around that." A Legend of Zelda game in Unreal 5 would
Oh
be
my god.
fucking
Oh
insane.
my god. What? What? All right, but for y'all watching, I'm telling that this too. For y'all watching, Google uh Zelda tech demo. They're gonna show you two videos. One was for the GameCube, and another one was for the Nintendo Wii when it first dropped. The one for the Wii looks better than what Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom look like right
I
now.
believe that. It was like a dark setting too.
Yes, he was fighting some 20-foot spider with ray tracing.
Yeah.
Like, unless they give me that Zelda, I don't care, bro. Like, I'm not buying that shit. You can't make me buy that fucking system. I'm happy with this PC I got and the fucking PS5. I don't need nothing else, really.
Wouldn't that be like the next art decision? I mean, they did cell shading with this one. With like Wind Waker, they did like the chibi characters with the real big heads. They did sprites with the like 3DS ones. Like, isn't it about time? Like you just switch it up completely?
Well,
Do like
they did went ultra dark. You remember they did
the one with the wolf, the one who
yeah
turns to the wolf.
with
Twilight
Midna, Twilight Princess, yeah.
Twilight Princess, yeah. I never played that, John.
Me,
It's the
me
only
neither.
Zelda game I never played.
So if that's the case, if they go back to that art style but make it look like um those tech demos, like actually give me what they promised me, then I will play like the next Zelda. But no, like I don't have to play that shit, bro.
You would get people that don't play games ready to play. It'll look like some game. Oh, is it Game of Thrones? Shit, is that the show? Game of Thrones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would look like that. Like Ganondorf in Unreal 5 would look amazing. Link would look crazy. Like, but I think they stick to the simple graphics, so you don't really have to have good animations. Like when he throws a bomb, it's just like, hup, it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
So I think you can like play loose with like animating. But I hope they do it though. That would be dope for all the fans who've been there for since like the first joint on Nintendo.
Shit, don't even have to give me a new joint. Just remake Ocarina of Time.
That'd be nice.
Completely overhaul, bruh. Forget about it.
And it'll sell. It will sell.
Facts.
I'm there. Day one. All right. We got on a little tangent. All right, we're on number 2. That was your number 2.
Yes.
All right, my number 2 is What Remains of Edith Finch.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's like a story-based game. It's a narrative-focused walking simulator. Like you're Edith, you're the player explores the Finch house. You live in like your family's like this weird family that lives in like a mansion. And it's a collection of strange tales about a family in Washington State. As Edith, you will explore the Finch house, searching for stories as she explores her family history and tries to figure out why she's the last one in her family left alive. Her family has like a curse on it, so it kills everybody. So you go through each story, and it explains the person's life and how they die, like all your relatives, cousins, uncles, all that. It's not scary. It's weird, but it's like one of the best storytelling games I've ever played.
I'm about to say it's not horror, so it's like what, suspenseful?
Yeah, it's suspenseful.
Okay.
Like there's some moments where like bats fly out of a fucking closet.
Cheap ass jump scares.
Nothing scary, like too scary, but like it's a creepy vibe because it's just like an old mansion. And then like as you learn more, it gets creepier because you're like, wow, my grandma lived here and she died some weird death. My uncle lived here, he died some weird death. Like it just goes on like that. But you do get an ending. So like it just doesn't leave you hanging.
Okay. Now, I'm looking at the preview on Steam right now. It's on sale on Steam for a whopping $17.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yes, let's see. Yeah, excuse me. For $19.99, you get the whole bundle. Hold up, god damn.
Come with a soundtrack?
Oh no, this is like a Perna interactive game bundle. I'm looking at the wrong thing. That shit said 500. I was like, damn.
Nah, it's probably not it. It's definitely not it.
Nah, ain't no way, ain't no game that good to pay that money. But yeah, publisher is Perna Interactive. The developer is Giant Sparrow. Released in 2017. Overwhelmingly positive. So it got good ratings. Honestly, not for me. But like, if you recommend it for somebody who just likes story-based puzzlers, it looks very interesting. I could say that. Looks very interesting.
Yeah, it was on Game Pass, and I just said, "What the fuck is this?" And I just tried it, and I was like hooked. I was in the game, like I was digging it the entire time.
Okay, cool.
So if anybody wants to try something new, try that.
All right, we are at the number 1. You want to guess what it is?
I won't, because you've been hitting me up with some pretty good titles today.
I think you probably played this.
I've probably played it.
All right. So my number 1 most underrated game, and I cannot sing this game's praises enough. Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Yeah, that's the shit.
All right.
Yeah, Kena was awesome.
All right. Story-driven action adventure game. I don't even have to read the description for this shit. So basically, you play as a spirit guide in a forgotten land that has been stricken with basically a curse. It basically killed all the residents, and their souls are tormented and are causing destruction in this land. And you got little companions called rots that you have to collect. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Going by the aesthetics and the art design, it kind of reminds me of what Zelda should have been this
Yeah.
generation. They took a lot of matter of fact, the Ember Labs, the same people who made if you Google Majora's Mask and this is like a short movie that you can see on YouTube. These people created the game, and this is their
Okay.
first ever game, and they hit this out the park. Now, viewer discretion is advised. This game is not for the faint of heart. It looks nice and inviting. This game will beat your soul in if you're not ready, which caught me off guard at first. But I stuck with it because of because of the art design, the story, the combat is amazing. Like I beat this game twice already. Once on master level,
Oh, damn. Okay.
and then I'm actually running through New Game Plus now, which I just took a hiatus from because it just ramps up the difficulty. So it's on Master Mode plus New Game Plus, so you get different enemies, different enemy variety, far as the combat settings. It's like a completely new game. Um,
Okay.
and they add like a challenge mode in it too, so you could get like more gear. They got emeralds and stuff you could collect to actually boost your combat. It's the game description on Steam. It says this: action adventure Souls like. I don't
Yeah.
play Soulsborne games, but they're not they're not actually wrong about this one because
Yeah.
the
Some of the
difficult.
bosses are endurance battles.
Oh my god! Oh my god! But if you want something to test your skills as a gamer, something that has like an incredible art style, incredible acting, the soundtrack, oh my god, is superb. Like I said, I played this game 3 times, beat it twice. I have nothing but high praises for it, and also a black dev created brothers, two of them created this game. So
Oh, for real?
yeah, two black people created this game. So Kena Bridge of Spirits is my number one underrated. Give it a try.
Okay. All right. So we're on the number one. All right. My number one top 5 underrated game came out on it was on Xbox One. I played this game at least 4 times. Uh Beyond Good and Evil.
Ooh, classic, classic.
Okay, so you know it. All right.
Yeah.
It's yeah, we got a lot of action adventure joints on here. Uh yeah, it's a great uh action adventure game. Main character's Jade. You got a pig buddy named I forgot his name, Orville or some shit. But yeah, you're just like trying to stop like this evil company from taking over your town or whatever. And it's critically acclaimed,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody ever really fucks with it. They remastered it in 2011. A sequel's in development. We haven't heard shit about it in 3, 4 years. No, 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
2017.
The sequel's in development hell. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what the hell's going. It's that and that damn pirate game. Like they were announcing, it just never came out.
Yeah, because
So
the lead director to Beyond Good and Evil 2, they actually left the project back in 2021, I believe.
yeah, I don't. The game is. I think the game is just. I've given up all hope for a sequel because it's. I just don't think it's going to happen. So I can just be happy with what I have. It's a damn good game. If you never played, it's a good action adventure game. Not too puzzly. There are puzzles, but it's a nice, fun story. Like if it was animated better, you can make it a Pixar movie.
Mm.
Like it has that vibe of like a Pixar movie. Not too violent, not crude, but there is action, there's fun, there's like little chase scenes, things like that. It's a good time. It's definitely worth giving it a go. And you can probably get the game for super duper cheap. I don't know what platforms it's on. I know it's on Xbox. Get
It's on Steam right now for $10.
Okay, it's on Steam. Cool. It's well worth it. I'm pretty sure it's the remaster version too.
No, it's the
Uh,
original. I promise you.
Damn, you get on CD keys for $2.29.
Oh damn.
Yeah, if you got a PC, you don't even need a PC, a serious PC. You can run this game on a laptop and it'll still work. Like it's from Xbox One era, PlayStation 2 era. But it's a damn good game, damn good story, and it's well worth the $2.29. You ain't got $2.29. You can't do that.
I got $20 for other shit, but it,
Yes. But yeah, definitely it's worth the purchase.
mm,
Even the tax on it, it'll come to $3. If you want the
mm.
game and you really don't have $3, I will put your message me, your Venmo or your Cash App. I will send you $3 to get the game.
Them motherfuckers gonna spend that shit on fucking blunt wrap, bro. Don't
All
don't
right.
even play
How
yourself
about
like
this?
that.
I'll buy the game and I'll send you the code.
Yeah, that's
I don't
better.
want
Yeah.
no,
Make sure they don't
no,
spend your money on some bull crap, bro.
yeah, don't buy any, stay away from those narcotics. That's not good.
But tell you what, that was damn. We had a good run. Usually,
Oh, I need to hear your honorable mentions, mate.
yeah, I got you. I was just saying we had a good run because last couple episodes we actually had like the same number one and
Oh,
whatnot. But
3 times in a row.
yeah,
And then
so
after that, yeah.
I figured it would happen,
The
but
director thing might come back.
possibly we still got a couple of lists in the works, so we
Oh
don't know.
shit, I'm spoiling. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. All right. So honorable mentions. Uh I will give it their flowers. I actually played a good bit of this game and actually enjoyed it. I never got a chance to finish it because other games came out that piqued my interest, but I can recommend it. Immortal Phoenix Rising, made by Ubisoft, really good title. Um, a It kind of gives you that Breath of the Wild vibe with better graphics. But it is Ubisoft, so Ubisoft is Ubisofting on here. Pause. Whatever. Anyway, it's a shooter. Chill out, bro. Yeah. My next honorable mention is it's a shooter called Shadow Warriors 3. It kind of reminds me of if Doom Guy was a funny Asian dude with a katana. I actually almost beat this game actually. But then my PS Plus membership ran out, and then they locked the game, so I never got a chance to finish it.
Oh,
I hate when that happens. This I think it's on Game Pass now, so I might actually go back to it on Game Pass. This game was so fun. I was going through it too. Recommend that too. If you just want a mindless shooter, definitely recommend that. And a survival game called Windbound. The only
okay.
reason I actually got bought this game because at the time I was high up on Breath of the Wild until I actually delved deeper into Breath of the Wild, and then I just had a disdain for it. But
Okay.
Windbound is basically a survival game where you play a character, you get stranded on the island, and you have to just craft resources. You have to kill animals, and the whole building your ship mechanic to get you to the next island to beat the next like there's no real like boss fights in here. All right. But the thing is, if you died, you have to go all the way back to the first island.
Oh,
So it is definitely one of those type of games where resource management comes into play. You have to know what type of weapon to use. You have to craft the right weapon, and you have to know how to balance your ship. Because after you finish a group of islands, you go through a tunnel, and essentially that's like the boss fight or whatever. But the wind and the damn waves go to make sure that don't destroy your ship. The last part of it, not gonna give it away, but it was really crazy. Um, like I said, I actually enjoyed this a lot, and I think it's on Steam right now for $20. You could probably play it free on Game Pass. I
got
know
a
you
lot of
get
DLC.
yeah, it does. I think you could get it actually for free on PlayStation Plus too if you have the PlayStation Plus account. Um, yeah, I recommend it. I had real fun playing this game. I put it like that.
I'll
And
give it
those
a try.
and those are my honorable mentions.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, you put me on a couple things, man. All right. My honorable mentions. I have Lollipop Chainsaw, which was a 360 game. Really, it was just it's mindless fun. It's like that game Dead Rising. Uh, but it was just like you were like a cheerleader, and you had to fight off like zombies with your weapon is a chainsaw. Uh,
Mm,
it's a basic game, but it's really fun to play. Like along the lines of Sunset Overdrive.
mm. Oh, okay. I don't remember this game, but I think I've seen this. I
You've
think.
probably seen it before. It's like super over the top.
Mm,
Yeah, it looks like they're supposed to be remaking it. Like remaking it. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. It's been pushed back in summer. It got pushed back. So, but it's a damn good game. It's fun. It's fun as hell, and it's just senseless violence. All right, my next honorable mention. I feel weird putting this in here because it's like it's so critically acclaimed. Shadow of the Colossus.
bro, you wildin', G.
No, but like, dude, you ask somebody, do they know what Shadow of the Colossus is? This game has been out on PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and they really don't fucking know. It's not that Japanese of a game because I know it is created by the same dude that did Ico and The Last Guardian or whatever. But if you don't play a lot of games, you don't know what this game is. But the thing is, that's why I put in the honorable mentions because it was in that Adam Sandler movie, Rain on Me, where he like his wife died in 9/11
Mm,
and he was just sad all the time. And Don Cheadle was in it too. So Adam Sandler would just sit home and play Shadow of the Colossus all day.
mm,
And but nobody, it's such an obscure game. No one knows what it is, but it's like critical acclaim. It has like the best soundtrack and score, probably up there with Final Fantasy, as far as like symphonies and such. Like these titles are games that I want people to play, but they don't get a lot of like nobody knows what they are if you don't not in our circle or whatever.
mm,
I have Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. Fahrenheit / Indigo Prophecy is two names. It's made by David Cage, the same person that did Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human. It was like one of
mm,
his, I think it was his second game. But you're like trying to figure out this mystery. You're a detective trying to figure out this mystery with Cthulhu.
mm.
Um, and yeah, crazy shit happens. It's a David Cage game, so everything's crazy. And for my last one, it's weird for me to put this in here, but anytime I see somebody with a video game console, I tell them to get this game if they have a partner. It Takes Two. Uh, because I didn't see, even though it won that game of the year, no one knows what it is. The thing is, the thing I was thinking about, if Nintendo made this game and put Mario and Luigi or Mario and Peach as the main characters,
It
it
would
would have
sell
sold. It would have
millions.
sold 10 million copies, easy.
Millions.
Because those mechanics, probably some of the best gaming mechanics in any game I've ever played. We played through it as well.
I'm about to say, like, you should put this on the main list. This shit was fun as hell, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I want to run through this shit again, actually.
But the thing is, I didn't put it on the main list because it did win the Game Awards Game of the Year that year.
Yeah.
But you tell people about it, and they're like, "What is it? What do you have to do?" And I was like, "You got to play with someone like sitting next to you. That's the best part because it's fun, and you need each other. Like that is I just want more people to play it, man. Like it's such a good fucking game. Right. It's available on every console, so there's no excuse. So anytime I see somebody with like a dusty Switch, I'm like, download It Takes Two, play it with your wife, play it with your husband, play it with your kid. Like it's the best. It's not a hard game, but it's involving, and you'll enjoy every minute of it. That's probably top 5 best games ever played.
It definitely takes a team effort. Yo, what we did to that stuffed bear was so sad, fucked up.
That was so sad.
It was so laughing. Yo, this game was so
princess. It was the princess elephant.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
And these parents are so fucked up, man.
Oh man.
And they're just like, yo, we're gonna tear our kid's toy apart. They try to get her to cry. And the elephant was cool as hell, man. She was so nice. Oh, and the level was just fun. It was like you were inside a kid's bedroom as a toy, which was dope.
No, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is definitely probably the most fun I had playing a video game that year it came out.
It's an amazing game.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's making something new too. So.
Oh man, I can't wait, bro.
That's a day one.
I can't wait, bro. Yo, I'll get that shit if you get it, bro. I promise you. That shit, I had so much fun playing this shit. I want to play this shit again. Actually, I'm looking at the gameplay.
I've been thinking about it. I was like, I want to do another run of it. It's yeah, because you don't. It's just they followed the Nintendo formula. You make a game that's fun to play for people that don't play games. Because my mom can pick up Mario Kart or Mario Party. She doesn't play games, but it's so simple that she can pick it up easily. You don't have to remember a bunch of buttons and L3 and combinations, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, damn, that should have been my number one. The only reason I ain't put it my number one because it won that award for Game of the Year.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand.
And with our knowledge and bias, that means something because we played all those games, so we know it's good. But I want the typical layman to be able to enjoy that, and like you owe it to yourself to play that game.
Facts. I co-sign everything you just said just now. Big facts.
And that's my honorable mentions.
All right, well, another dope show, man, in the books.
Yes, sir.
Man, I can't wait for the next list. And not gonna say anything, but it should be some good ones. So
we got some good surprises coming up.
Yeah, buddy. So hey, appreciate y'all. Family was in town, so
fan of Drake, make sure you tune in.
Oh,
because he promised to show up, and Taylor Swift. I'm just throwing it out there. She's gonna show up.
I'm AntTheCeo.
The Natic215, please.
Yo, hit likes, share, subscribe. Who you got on Saturdays?
Yes.
We'll catch y'all when we catch y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Peace.
Peace.